Yeah, I
I
love
like
mango.
it. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Exactly.
Damn.
Change
Okay, I
your
like
life.
this. On your first dinner, who pays?
The person who pays for the date.
I feel like for women, it's such a competition.
Yeah.
It's usually the guy doing something for the woman. What about the guy? The guy he loves too. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mukbang. Look what we got today. We got two new guests today. Oh, not two new. Two guests instead of one normally. To introduce everybody, we got Vivian. I consider her the OG mukbanger because she was one of the first person started with me. And we got a new guest today over here. His name is Mr. Cordaro. I call him Mr. Opinionated because
Mr. Opinionated.
he has a lot of things he want to talk about. And the food that we're going to be eating today is Thai food. So I figure it's a great way to introduce you to some different Asian culture besides Chinese food. We got two classic curry dishes here, a red curry dish and a yellow curry dish. We got Thailand's classic dish, Pad Thai. And then this is like a traditional dessert. It's mango with sweet sticky rice and coconut cream. Very authentic. I hope you enjoy. If you don't, it's okay.
Oh, I'll tell you if I enjoy it. I'll tell you.
And then as far as the topic of today, we're going to talk about two different topics, just, change it up. One topic, we're going to talk about our opinions on kids with smartphones or tablets or smart technology in general, when they should have it, when they should use it, stuff like that. And then another topic, just because Valentine's Day just passed, we're going to talk about our thoughts on dating, relationships in general. So I hope you guys enjoy, hope you guys have fun, but let's start eating. So this is family style at this point.
Yeah.
Grab whatever you want. I don't care.
Well, think about it. I'm kind of confused right now.
All right.
Because this looks like, to me, it looks like Chinese food.
Okay. So basically, let's do this. Grab some rice. You want to grab some rice too? Let me grab some rice.
Yeah.
Man, this shit's sticking hard.
And so this is how like most Asian people do it. They do family style. We'll just start grabbing.
All right, so what's this?
This yellow curry. So they both yellow and red. They have like a very distinct flavor profile. Yellow, in my opinion, is like more of a sweet, savory. This has more like a spicy feel to it. It's not spicy. It just has the spice flavor.
Okay.
So try a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be open-minded today.
Yeah, like do what I'm doing. I have two rice separated, and I'm just gonna pour one flavor.
Is this like a potato?
Oh, good question. Yes, they have potato. They have. Actually, I wasn't expecting. Yeah, potato, carrots. Okay, so this one's chicken. The red one's chicken.
He wanted to say chicken because I'm black. So he made that dominant chicken.
You couldn't wait, right?
Sorry, baby, we're leaving you out.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
I'm about
that
to make
one
messy,
first.
but oh well.
No, it's all good.
All right, let's see what's going on. So usually I'm really like a closed-minded eater. When I go out, I'll try like different variations of the same food. So I told Anthony, you know what? Let me try to get out of my box a little bit. And here we go.
First impression. I usually don't eat Thai food either, so this is kind of a reach for me.
Once in a while, I love Thai food, guys.
Okay, so the verdict is in.
Already?
Yes. It tastes great.
Nice.
Real great. Tastes good.
So that was the red one.
Yeah, the red one's it's pretty spicy. But I don't eat spicy food, so.
Okay, it is a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
So they asked me to choose like 5 different levels.
Ooh.
I chose the medium one, and it's still hot.
Very hot.
I'm gonna need some water. Give me some water. So, okay.
Oh, I did not expect that.
Oh, you don't like it?
My bad, guys.
It's just really hot. Like, I don't eat hot food, so.
Let me try the yellow
But
one.
it's good,
It tastes real good though,
yeah,
honestly.
it's very flavorful.
And it's not, I guess I'm a little bit more receptive to it because it's not extreme.
Yeah.
Like sushi and stuff, that's extreme to me. I don't know if I could do sushi. I don't know.
Ooh, try the yellow one. Yellow one's like I said, it's just like a sweet, savory one. The red one's a little bit spicy.
So the chicken is good.
And like always, guys, it's not an Anthony mukbang unless I sweat a little bit. So I'm gonna go for Pad Thai real quick.
Yeah, you ain't lying. This is kind of hot. But it's good though. I really don't eat hot food myself. But you know what? This tastes good.
So for those of you that don't know what Pad Thai, it's like a stir-fried noodle dish. We have beef, shrimp, tofu, all kinds of meat in here. They like to serve it with peanuts. If you don't know, Asian people like to serve peanuts with like a lot of their main dishes. And then bean sprouts. And then just like the Hispanics, we have a little lime. It's not working. Okay, this lime is dehydrated. It's not squeezing at all. So pad thai is usually my go-to dish when I eat at a Thai restaurant.
Okay, so I think I got this flavor is familiar.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Lotus Seafood?
I have not.
Never. Okay, so they have like this crack sauce for like the shrimp. You
Mm.
gotta go.
I've heard of that.
And that's what it tastes like to me.
Really?
Yeah, tastes like crack sauce with a little bit more spice in it. But it's good though.
The yellow one or the red
More
one?
spice?
The yellow. No, not the red one.
God, dog.
I actually like the yellow one a lot more.
Yeah, it's good. All right, so what's next on the menu?
So I figure we need to cool down the spice with a little bit of drink. So I decided to get some Thai tea drink. If you drink tapioca, it's very similar,
Okay.
but this is pretty much 2 ingredients. It's Thai tea and it's milk. It's a very sweet and creamy drink.
Man, that shit look like
The color is very
it looked like
orangey.
tomato paste and blood.
Damn, that's a description.
Yeah. But let's see. I'm gonna be open minded today.
It's good.
Now, not every place makes the best Thai tea. It can taste
we about to
really
see.
bitter. It can taste
We about to see.
too sweet.
I'm gonna give my honest opinion.
Go for it.
Here we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
This helps.
Yeah.
This helps with the
Okay,
spice.
so this shit tastes like milk. It tastes like
Sweet milk?
yeah, it tastes like milk.
I mean, that's really what it is. It's 50% milk and 50% tea.
Yeah.
But this is like their staple.
But this spot, yeah, makes it pretty good. This is
They would have to dilute it with a little bit more water for me because it's kind of too sweet.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not bad. On a 1 to a 10, I'll probably give it. Let's see. On a 1 to a 10, I just for sure not getting a 10. I would say from me a 6. If it was to dilute it with some water, I would say probably about a 7 or 8.
5% right?
Yeah,
it's generous.
it's not bad at all.
And then whenever for the sweet tooth, we got the mango sweet rice here.
But Vivian brought me this. This is like my favorite. This is share tea. What flavor this is? Mango and
Passion fruit?
Mango and passion fruit.
mango and passion fruit. I like this. Not too sweet, and it's awesome.
All right. So I'm glad you got tried. Let me know how you feel about the pad thai, and then we'll talk about the mango and sticky rice in a little bit. There's more than one way to eat rice, and this is
I'm gonna
one
get
of
some
them.
more of this.
So this was an interesting topic, guys. One day we're just watching the news, and they were talking about kids, young kids specifically, and smart devices, and how it affects them on when they're younger. So then it brought up the question: when should you give kids smartphones, tablets, and stuff like that? And Vivian over here, as you guys may or may not already know, she has 2 children, and maybe she has an opinion on this. I don't have kids. Ooh, excuse me. I don't have kids yet, but I definitely have an opinion.
You was a kid before. How about that?
I mean, I was a kid, right? You know, we never grew up with smart technology. Like, we had computers back then, but computers, the web browser and stuff like that was very limited on what you can look up. So you still have to learn most of your stuff like in the real world. But I personally don't, like, if I had a kid, I would not give them a smart device until at least 12 years old.
12?
Yeah,
12.
12. That's
Really?
me.
No,
So that's
no.
me.
No, 12 is
No,
like
that's
okay.
way too long.
so. At 12, how old I was like 8th grade.
Okay.
At that point, when you're giving a kid like a smart device at 12, and then you got other people developing their kids like at 4 and 5, you got like 7. That kid got like 7 years advantage on you. Because now, like, we grew up with you need to have a degree, and you need college, and you need these other things. Now these kids make $1 million just off smart devices.
Right, yeah. Especially in this time and age, you can't just deprive them 12 till they're 12.
And-
'Cause
yeah,
they'll probably
okay.
need computers and stuff to do homework in elementary school now.
Okay.
The way stuff is advancing. Anyway,
Okay.
no.
Fair enough. So okay, maybe I mean that number might change if I ever have kids, but my point of story is I would like to prolong them using a smartphone for as long as possible, just because I want them to learn about the real life first before being dependent on a phone or a tablet. Like for example, let's say they're 4 years old, right? You're 4 years old, you have a lot of energy. Play basketball, play soccer, go outdoors, ride a bike, walks, do something like that, right? But a lot of 4-year-olds now, the first thing they do, grab a smartphone, grab a tablet.
And I think that was the reason, like, so we didn't have that really growing up. So that was like our outlets, like playing sports and things like that. Now kids nowadays, they have like the best of both worlds. So most kids would probably rather choose like the smart devices. Cause I remember like my mom, it was like 99, probably like 98. My mom had bought like a gateway computer and she didn't know how to hook it up. So the only way to actually get the computer up and going was for me to fix it out. I mean, me to hook it up. And I think that just put me at an advantage on how to deal with electronics, because I never had to read like a manual on how to
figure something.
Yeah, and then sometimes you come across like adults and you be like, damn, you don't know how to do this? How old are you? You got a degree in this and you don't know how to do that? So I think just gave me like a little bit of advantage with dealing with electronics. Like me, if I have a kid, I think I'll probably introduce them to like the electronics. Let's see, what's a good age? A good age for me, I would probably say about 4 or 5. Now, as far as like socially, I think I'll keep that blocked until they're able to make that decision for themselves. Or when I see they're a little bit mature, because a lot of people, you even see adults now, just like they're just corrupted as far as like with social media.
Let me be more specific. When I say technology, you're right. I actually meant social media.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I would like to prolong them. Actually, I don't mind them having a smartphone. They can play games and stuff like that, right? It's the social media aspect that I'm a little bit worried, because then that's when it impacts their mind at such a young age. In my opinion, I could be wrong.
But social media is like, I look at social media like this. It could be 50-50. It could be either detrimental to your life or it can be informative. Like me, for instance, I don't use social media to try to I guess be this popular guy or be something I'm not. It's like the news for me, because I don't watch TV. So I get on Twitter and I just look at the news, or I might do it for entertainment. But other than that, that's where it stops. Yeah. I'm not trying to find a wife on there. I'm not trying to be a millionaire on social media. I'm not trying to take people through my day-to-day life. So social media to me is like, it's informative. Now, the only unnatural part I don't like about social media that I see that affects me is that I get to see everybody's thoughts. I don't like that.
See, but here's the thing. That's you though. A kid doesn't use social media for like information gathering. They use social media for entertainment, looking at other people's lives and stuff like that. So how old?
But as an adult though, you have to protect your kids. That's the only thing about it.
And that's the hard part. So how old is Mia? She's
so we got her a tablet when she was 2, which was way too early. At 3, her dad had broke the tablet on accident or whatever. So ever since then, we've been going without it, and it's a really big difference, like very big difference. And I wouldn't mind reintroducing it to her now. I just would time her usage on it, because I can get carried away, and like she just does her own thing. So it's as bad as it sounds, like I like that little break where she just has a tablet and she entertains herself.
That's fair.
And she's not mommy every 3 seconds. So I want to say 4 to 5 would be a good age.
So
for sure.
So does she know a lot about social media, like Snapchat and Instagram, stuff like that?
No,
not
she
yet.
doesn't. She might see a glimpse of it when I'm on there.
I see.
And I might do videos with her with filters and stuff like that, but that's about to the extent of
that's
it.
good.
Her playing with the filters.
Because I'll be seeing like 6-year-olds talking about Instagram.
She hasn't like was the reason why I probably won't affect kids, because they don't see the effect of it. Like the attention is what hurts social media. It's not your kids like actually being on, because they don't understand it yet. But the attention, when you lack attention because like your family didn't raise you right, then you get on social media and then somebody liking your picture, and then some days you might get on there and you might post another picture and they might not like it as much. Then that's when you start seeing the effect of it. Kids really don't have that I guess awareness at that age yet. So I think my only fear, I guess, if I didn't give my kid like an iPad or something like that, would be they get left behind and not being able to communicate with their peers the right way.
Right.
That's my only thing.
Okay. I think we all have 3 different opinions. I don't know. Until I have kids, we'll see how I really truly feel. Like I definitely want to use like smart devices like as a outlet for them, so I can take a break. But at the same time, I'm really scared of that social media aspect. So I think if I have kids, just like you say, block all social media. That's my biggest thing.
But the last thing your kid is really worried about, unless they see their parents doing it all the time, is social media. They're not worried. Like a 4 or 5 year old is not worried about Instagram.
Me is on YouTube all day.
Like when you see kids, they love like Vivian say, like the Snapchat filters, like the dog filters and things like that. Like a kid that's 4 or 5, they don't care about that. They don't care about that. As long as you put like the right tools, like as a parent, it's your duty to actually guide your kids. For instance, like downloading the right content on the iPad to make sure she or he learn these type of things at a right age. My only thing I was telling you, Anthony, like when we talked about is that, say if me and you have kids at the same age, you didn't give your kid an iPad or whatever the case may be because of how you feel the way about it. And I gave my kid an iPad and one was a millionaire and the other one wasn't. Would you feel guilt then?
That's a hard ass question to answer.
Yes, you would. You would feel some type of way about that, for sure.
I mean,
so how would you feel though? If like my kid was like this YouTube star, or not even just a YouTube star, let's take it a little bit further. What if they had like an intern at Silicon Valley because they know how to code and hack things, and your kid was like, not that they was behind, but they weren't just as advanced as my kid because you kept them away from.
See, and that's the hard part. That's the boundary I'm trying to find. So that's a good question, though. I will let you know. Before we move on to the next topic, let's try out this dish real quick. Vivian's already digging into this mango and sticky rice. So there's more than one way to eat rice. There's stir, steam, fried, and then there's sticky rice. I don't know if you ever had sticky rice.
I never had sticky rice. Maybe I can speak on my people. But when we eat rice, we eat it with butter.
Y'all sure do.
And then Anthony got me eating sticky rice. You see how this rice is? It don't move.
It don't move. It's one clump.
Exactly. You bring this shit into a black household, they're gonna be like you overcooked it. Here, so let's try something else.
Put it here, that way it doesn't get.
Okay, let's try this.
So
sticky. The coconut sauce is really good.
So with sticky rice, it's rice that's sticky. It has more of a denser feel to it.
Okay.
And then Thai people like mango, and it's like more of a coconut cream, so it's like coconut and sweetness.
So do I eat it with the mango?
You eat it with the mango.
This is so good.
So me personally, this is actually one of my favorites.
And all y'all women just be eating mangoes, think it's gonna make you taste better? No, you have to change your lifestyle.
I thought that was pineapple.
Yeah, they want to eat pineapples, they want to eat mangoes, and then they'll go get a McDonald's burger behind it.
I'm done with you.
Do better.
I'm done.
So let's try it.
That's actually really good.
I'm still eating the last thing. All right, here we go. All or nothing.
I would have this every day if I could.
Damn, is that good?
I love
like
mango.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah. Change
Okay, I
your
like
life.
this.
Change your life.
There we go.
I like this.
Got a winner.
I like this.
I'm
This
glad.
tastes real good. And you know what's crazy? It's kind of sweet, and I don't really like sweet food, but I like this.
But yeah, because the coconut will even it out. It's not too sweet.
Damn. What you call this?
Mango sticky rice.
Mango sticky rice, mango.
Mango sticky rice.
It's
God damn. I kind of like this mukbang shit.
Dude. Getting paid just to eat and talk? I'll do this any day. Except we're not getting paid.
Yeah.
Damn, that's the only rice they gave us? I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try it with this rice and see if it has the same effect.
No. Because the sticky rice has a subtle sweetness to it.
That's good.
Damn, that is good. I'm pretty sure you had it before, Vivian, huh?
Something like, similar to it, yeah. But this is like the original form.
So while you're digging into your sticky rice, let's move on to topic number 2. So Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Ha!
Oh, goodness.
You did anything for Valentine's Day?
We went to see a movie.
Oh, nice.
And then went to 2 different bars.
Oh, nice.
3 different bars, yeah.
What about you?
Don't ask me.
Don't ask you? Okay.
My thoughts on Valentine's Day. We'll get into that later. Anthony, go ahead and lead the conversation.
So, I didn't do Valentine's. I didn't do anything for Valentine's Day yesterday, mainly because everybody was tired. But we did something today. But not necessarily Valentine's Day, but like dating in general, right? You met a boyfriend, you met a girlfriend, whatever, and there's always some kind of question that pops up during the dating world. Now, I haven't dated in a long time, but I feel like dating now is different than dating, let's say, 10 years
It's atrocious.
It's an evil world we live in.
So let's start with this. Vivian, Cordaro, let's say you met a nice boy or girl and you ask that person out. On your first dinner, who pays?
The person who pays for the date, whoever initiates it.
I say that too.
So whoever say, hey, let's go out to eat or whatever the case may be, then you pay for it. Because I didn't have women, man, let me talk my shit real quick. I didn't have women like, hey, Cordero, let's go out to eat. And then when the bill comes, they look at me. No, that's not the way it's supposed to go. If I say, hey, I want to take you out to eat, that means I'm picking up the tab, everything, the cost of everything. You can't invite somebody out and then expect them to pay for it because you don't know how their finances is.
Right.
At the time being.
Right. I was chilling. You
Exactly.
wanted to go eat.
You wanted to come
Right.
chill with a player.
Exactly.
You know? So I feel like you should pay for that.
That's how it should be though. Even with friendships. If I just, hey Anthony, I want to catch up with you. Let's go somewhere.
Exactly.
I'm gonna pay for it. He was over here minding his business, whatever.
Exactly. If I say,
so.
hey Vivian, let's go out to eat. Her day may already been planned or for whatever she had. So if I interrupt her day and she still got to pay for it, that's not right.
Right.
Now, what's a date? Now, a date is just, I would say, like romantically, just hanging out with a person or just really getting to know someone. Because, I can go on a date with a friend and it don't have to be like go to Papa Do's or like one of those expensive restaurants. Shit, we can go to the zoo. Whatever the case may be, and we can spend $20. A date is really just hanging out with somebody.
Right.
Actually, you brought up a good point. So check this out. So there's been a lot of miscommunication about what is a date, right? So here's one of my problems. I like to go out and eat. I always invite people to go out and eat. Back in the day, it was a lot of different girls, and we all happened to be single. In my mind, we're just going out to have lunch just because I just want somebody to eat with. In their mind, they think it's a date.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. And that's how like me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not this romantic guy. I'm not the guy that's gonna be like, hey baby, put your clothes on, be ready at 7:00, meet me at this restaurant. I'm not that type of guy. Maybe I'll grow into it, but right now I'm just not that type of guy. I'm the type of guy that's saying, hey, I'm going to Papa Do's. You wanna come? I'm that type of guy. And then when we get there, it may lead to something else where, we go to another place or whatever the case may be, but me just probably setting things up, I think I'll just keep that exclusive to like a wife or a girlfriend or something like that. But if we just dating, nah. Because a lot of people feel like when you date that you should just date multiple people until you find the right one, but it don't work like that. And the reason why it don't work like that, because just imagine if you're talking to one girl, right? And she says, why you didn't pick up my phone call? And you tell her your response is, well, I was on a date. That's not going to go well.
Exactly.
That's not going to go well. So when you dating, it has to be just like you date for experience. A lot of people date to marry, and that's where they go wrong. So my thoughts on Valentine's Day is that I try to get away from holidays because I don't like when people try to tell me what I should do. That's not living to me. Like if you my girl, you my wife, whatever the case may be, every day is Valentine's Day. And I know that sounds cliche, but I should appreciate you every day. I shouldn't have to. I don't know who came up with the rules of on the 14th we should do this. Like, no, I'm not that type of guy.
It's just for people to waste money on, really.
Yeah.
Let me ask
But hold on.
The
The man.
Right.
The man.
The man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
So let's say you're in a new relationship. You guys are about 1 month in already, right?
No.
You already know where you going.
Exactly.
And
1 month in, and we gonna celebrate these holidays, and we gonna do it a whole nother year. So I get to, because you may not be. So the thing about a man is like, you can't just be dating a lot of women. It drains your bank account. It drains your energy. And if you're trying to get to a point in life, like all that adds up. You going out to eat. Because it's easy when you just, as a man, you're a single man, you just going out to eat. It may cost $10. But then you got your woman with you. You can't take a woman on a date and say, "No, don't order that." You can't do that. So if she order a couple of drinks, it's that $10 that now you were single starts to turn to 40 and 50. And if you do this with multiple women, you're gonna be in trouble.
Now check this out. That's from a man's perspective. Vivian, I know you probably haven't dated in a long time. Same question. 30 days in, Valentine's Day comes up. What happens? If he doesn't, he never talks about it, he doesn't mention, he doesn't do anything. It's just for him, it's just like Cordaro, a normal
we only
day.
dated for
30 days. Yeah. Like, would you make a big deal?
No expectation for it.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
30, that's too, I don't know. It really depends on, every relationship is different, but I wouldn't set myself up to expect too much. Only because now, the way I am now, I see it as a Hallmark holiday. It's really just for you to spend your money on this, that, and third. Literally every month, the government or something makes it where you gotta come out your pocket for this and that and the third. And
I'll be honest, like for me,
I wouldn't.
If the relationship is so new and then she's getting upset on these
That's a red flag.
Yeah, on these certain days, just because I don't value it, but then she values it, and just because we don't do it, it put a strains on the relationship. That's a red flag.
Yeah, only way like those type of things get by is if your woman is kind of like reciprocal of you when it comes to those things. For instance, if I had a woman that really didn't care about Valentine's Day, like I would still show her appreciation, but I'm not putting too much. Like I'm not spending my whole bank account on that day to make sure she's appreciated. And that's just probably where it's at with me when it comes to like Valentine's Day.
I feel like for women, it's such a competition.
Yeah. That's another thing I want to talk about. Like, even though Valentine's Day was yesterday, it was just a big competition between women seeing who got the best gifts. That's all it was.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
After yesterday, I made a vow to myself, like, when it comes to social media, on holidays, I would just not get on. Because I've seen so many women, I'm like, man, these women looking like children out here.
Like, ooh, I got this. Ooh, I got that. Yeah.
That's all
really
it was.
what it is.
That's not love. And I'm not saying you gotta, I'm not saying that you can't be appreciative of your gifts, but when you start doing that, it's like competition. The same thing with marriage, but we won't get on that.
Now, so in a lot of the dating world, it's usually, for the most part, the guy trying to do things for the woman. Would you be okay?
Dating sucks. Let me say that. Dating in 2020, it sucks.
Well, actually, let me ask you this. So let's say you're dating. How would you feel if you're the one that had to plan out the date and do the date?
What? As a woman?
That's the thing.
Hell no. I ain't even gonna lie. If I had a daughter right now and she had to plan a date, if she said, Daddy, I gotta plan a date for my date, man, let that motherfucker go. Hell no. As a man, you kind of bring like, and I'm not saying a woman can't plan a date, but that I wouldn't want my woman to do that all the time. If she's making all the decisions, she's gonna look at me like, this dude is weak. I'll plan something, but I don't want a woman doing that for me all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not a good look.
It's like I was having a conversation. Valentine's Day, it's usually the guy doing something for the woman. What about the guy? The guy he loves too.
Okay, so in the Midwest, we have this thing. A lot of women in the Midwest, we have this thing called Valentine's Day, and then we got Sweetest Day. So outside of the Midwest, Valentine's Day is supposed to be love, but when you get in those Midwest states, Valentine's Day is, I guess, exclusive for women, and then we have this thing called Sweetest Day, which is exclusive for men. So that's the only way it probably makes sense when you actually catering to your woman only in the Midwest. But outside of that, shit, I live in Texas now. I'm from Chicago. I live in Texas now. You better take me out to eat. Yeah, because we don't do Sweetest Day down here. So you better take me out to eat.
Yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
never
saying.
heard of it until I met Charles and he told me about Sweetest Day.
Where Charles from?
Michigan.
Oh yeah. Just Sweetest Day.
Yeah. So here, I don't know. I got him a little heart-shaped box with a whole bunch of Fireball shots in there because I always think it's kind of Valentine's Day to me is about both, not just the woman getting stuff.
I agree.
Obviously.
Exactly.
That's just me though. Most women I don't think would agree.
And that's the argument here.
Yeah, then I guess when it comes to like the holidays, because men are usually spending money, a lot of men think of it as like, what's the benefit of me being in a relationship?
Exactly.
Outside of just me getting sex. Because me personally, I wouldn't get in a relationship because I want to have sex with you. That's wasting my time. I can go get sex from anywhere.
Right.
I think one of the benefits of like being in a relationship is just helping your partner through life.
Yeah, companionship.
Exactly. It can't just be just about me wanting to have sex with you. Because if not, we're not gonna be in a relationship. I'm not. A lot of people are what you would call it, like relationshipers. Like they just jump from one relationship. They never heal. They just jump from relationship to relationship. So they never really learn about themselves or how to treat their mate. So yeah, and then when it comes to like me and being in a relationship, I love to give. So if that's not reciprocated from a woman, then I'm gonna be like, you know what? I don't care how pretty you are. I really don't. I don't care how beautiful you are. If you don't reciprocate what I'm doing to you, it's not gonna work. Because at a while, it just starts getting like draining, and you're like, damn, I'm doing all this for this person. She ain't kind of reciprocating it towards me. See, me, I don't like to spend my money in ways like me buying you a new purse or, you know, I'm going to the Gucci or Louis store. That's not me. I've never been that type of guy. I'm more laid back, simple, but I will invest in you as a person in a sense of like, if you had like a little business or you was trying to get something off the ground, I'll help you with that. Or if you had like some debt in your life, I'll help you with that. See, I don't show love like romantically. I show it in a way of like structure, discipline. Like I'll bring that into your life. Yeah.
Yeah, like providing, coaching.
Exactly, because like a lot of women say they want a provider, but you just can't sum a man up to his money because we got feelings too. Like I tell every woman I go, I be dealing with real shit. So you just can't give me no sex and think I'm gonna be cool because like I got a lot of problems just like you got a lot of problems. So we need to counsel each other through this, and that's what a good relationship is. Just counseling each other and making sure that you're there for that person when you need them. Because at 27, I'm not the guy that's gonna be buying. Like I'm trying to build like wealth, and if my wife is not on the same page, say something happens to me, and I give my wife all my hard work, you know, but she never learned anything from me. What's gonna happen? She's gonna fumble the whole ball and mess up my whole generation of wealth that I tried to create. So that's like one of my fears of being in a relationship with someone who don't reciprocate what I do for her or how I feel about things.
So fun question for both of you guys as part of the dating. When is it a good time to actually pop the question after dating? You know, some people, they do it after 3 years. Some people, they wait until 10 years.
What, to date somebody?
No. When you're dating and then to propose. Yeah. After dating, when in your opinion is a good time to pop the question?
Everybody's relationship is different.
You're right.
Everybody's relationship different.
But then how?
So me personally, so based on my history, my relationships usually last like 2 or 3 years. So I feel like if I get past that 3rd year into that 4th year, then that's when I'll ask that question. Because usually after 4 years, you usually get to see like what every scenario you've been through, how this woman takes things, and you know how she. Because me, I pay attention to every little detail. I pay attention to how you treat kids because I may want to have kids with you. I may pay attention to your patience. I may pay attention to your problem solving skills. Like I pay attention to all the things because I'm not just looking for me when I'm marrying you. I'm looking for my kids that we probably don't have at the time. But I want you to be a teacher. I want you to be a nurturer. I want you to be a provider in a sense of like, if I'm not around, can you still hold those same qualities that I taught you to teach my kid? And if I feel like you can do those things, or you can grow to do those things, then I'll marry you.
By year 4?
Yeah, because I want to be married, honestly. Because the dating game out here is just suck. It's like these people just going free for all.
Yeah.
No morals, no principles. It's just everybody's living for attention. And one thing about attention, it's not real. It's not. One thing I will admit, attention feels good when you're getting it from somebody that you like. But just a stranger, like how y'all want attention, that's not good.
See, for me, I have to get past the 3-year mark. In my opinion, the first 3 years is a bunch of bullshit. Mm-hmm. So
I hate the honeymoon stage too. Let's cut that out. Show me the real thing.
And then after 3-year mark, my next requirement is I have to get my foundation settled first. Because if I can't get my life together, I would hate to be married. And I don't know, this is just the way I think. Some people, they prefer to get married and then they work the struggles together. No. Me, I like to get my life together before I actually get married.
I don't want to, I'm not to cut you out, but I don't want to struggle in a relationship.
Yeah.
In a sense of like finances. I don't want to do that. Yeah. I'm with Anthony in the sense of like, one thing about being a man, and probably women don't understand this, but it's like you don't feel like a man unless your finances are together. Yeah. Well, at least me. I can speak for me. If my finances not together, my life is kind of like clutter. I like having things in order. Like I like having my debt paid off, or I'm not living check to check. Because like when you get with a woman, you're gonna spend some money, and if you don't have no money to spend, you better hope that love's strong.
So let me ask you this, and I feel like, I mean, I could be wrong. I feel like Charles might have the same mentality as because he popped the question after he got his.
I was just about to talk about that too. So our timeline's a little different. I moved in with him maybe after 6 months of dating, and I know everyone's gonna be like, "Holy shit, that's way too soon," which I agree wholeheartedly. And then we had Mia probably like 2 years into the relationship, so a lot of stuff happened early, and you would think, okay, y'all have 2 kids, it's nothing to propose, but he definitely waited until he got his bachelor's degree to even feel like he had anything to offer me. Like he didn't want to propose, and he didn't have shit to his name. So of course, he waited all that time, 6 years at this point. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely see the men's perspective.
Yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. So there you go, guys. You guys have all of our opinions. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let us know if you guys have any more topics, conversations you guys want to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe and support the family. But I think we're gonna cut it right here. Got a lot of food, everything. I hope you enjoy the food.
I love the food. I didn't get to taste this because I was talking so much, but I enjoyed this right here, and this right here was amazing.
This is good. Now I know. I'm gonna buy you this more. The mango sticky rice.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It's really good.
We'll stop right here. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys next time. Okay. Bye bye.
Peace.